welcome to today's vlog. Don't I sound posh when I say that? My name's JP, John Paul, if you haven't seen me before, and I'm just going to take you on a walk around this beautiful campsite. We are in St Leonard's in East Dorset at a campsite called the Back of Beyond, and it's absolutely stunning here. It's a triple SI site, and it has rare migratory dragonflies coming on site. It's got a couple of otters that come off the river and eat all the fish out the fishing lakes. Well, not all of them, but they come into the fishing lakes. It also has nightjars breeding on site, which are very rare, which I hope I see. I have to check out if it's the right time of year for them. They make like a churring noise. Funny little things, beautiful. So it's got a couple of lakes right on the river. Beautiful site, quite secluded pitches. It's an adults only site, 18s and over only. And a little shop on site. I'm just going to take for a walk around. It's the lakes over here. Oh, it's really nice. But yeah, I'll go up to the front gate and walk through and show you around. Very nice it is too. So here's what you've all been waiting for, the obligatory ablution block tour. Wow, look at that. It's got a proper hand dryer that dries your hands, not blows the water all over your hands. Shaving points. I was just coming here earlier for a morning run, and there was a newt in the sink. A little common newt. How cool's that? You know, I must have crawled up out the drain. So, very clean facilities. Very clean facility, beautiful showers, immaculate air dryer. You can see it's absolutely immaculate. Really, really nice toilets. So I'd expect the females' toilets to be even nicer. It's got two sets of gents here. This time of year, I'm in March at the moment, so. Morning, mate. Good morning. So, yeah, it's March at the moment, so it's a bit cold, so I've only got one toilet block open. So, anyway, that's the gents. It's really nice. You see, they're all got a lot of these eucalyptus trees all planted around to sort of give you a bit more of a secluded feeling. There's a chemical toilet waste there for your black waste. Looks like it's got a solar powered light on the outside. Look at that. Yeah, pretty standard flushing. Oh blimey, you've got hand sanitizer here. How many of these places don't have hand sanitizers and a nice long hose? Brilliant. As an outdoor one, it's the best one I've seen. Really, really nice. Cracking. You've got all these tree stumps everywhere with little solar lights on. Looks quite pretty of an evening. You can see over there, I'll take you over there in a minute. They've got two glamping pods like trailers over there. They look well cool. They look really good. What's around here? What's around here? Grey water waste, so that's your caravanners. Grey water to pour down there, all your sink washing up water and that. So yeah, that's them sort of facilities. Plenty of bins everywhere. I'll take you up to the front and show you around the front bit. It's hot ash. On this site you're allowed to have an open fire, which is pretty cool. Not many do. So you can either hire a fire pit or you can bring your own, but you must use their logs. They use these eco logs, like compressed wood chippings that burn down to a complete ash, so you don't get them little lumps of charcoal or burnt wood everywhere. Brilliant idea. I come to this site about 10 years ago and it wasn't half as nice as this. People took it over about 7 years ago and they've done a right cracking job of sorting it out. They've got all hard standings in everywhere, electric, really nice. So you got a disabled toilet there, the females, gents toilet there. There's your laundry and dishwashing facilities, and there's a freezer in there for your ice blocks in the summertime. Keep your beers cold. And the fire point there for your, if there's a fire, you ring that, spin that bell round. But laundry's quite nice. I went in there yesterday and did all my washing. So there's 2 blocks of females, 2 blocks of males. Yeah, really nice. I'll take you over to the main entrance. So there's the main gate. It's all cameraed up. Lots of cameras everywhere, so you're pretty secure. There's a beautiful dog walking area there. Park benches. Bird life is fantastic. So that's where we are. I'll put all the details in the information underneath this video. So just click on the heading of the video and all that information will pop up. Okay, but yeah, you've got to press a button to get in, then they give you a swipe card when you're here, so you can get in and out. But over there there's an 18-acre woodland you can walk around, which we're going to have a mooch around later with my mate Nigel, doing some photography. There's the site shop, and that's quite a good little shop. Don't look very big. I presume that's the owner's house behind it, but inside they've got all local gins, meads. Oh, I had a bottle of that yesterday. I mean, a little few drops of it yesterday. It's really nice. They do bread and croissants and stuff like that, and freshly cooked in the morning, so you can order that. All your usual essentials in there. Really good little shop. There's a pond outside. You can have hot coffee or hot chocolate tea or any drinks all day. They sell beer in there. So yeah, really good little shop. I think you'll like that. So down there's the drive over. You see that speed bump next to that carport. There's a drive over water, grey water emptying area. Lots of bins. Lots of bins everywhere, which I like. Dog poo bins. Pick your dog poo up, put it in the bin. Don't hang it in a tree. JP's pet hate. Okay, they've got a load of glamping pods over here as well. I'm going to go and have a little look. Show you over there. As you can see, the site's pretty stunning. It's not far off the road, but you can't hear the road. Again, it's really nice for wildlife, this site. It's 2020 now. March, beginning of. And they've got David Bellamy's son turning up in a couple of weeks' time. They've just won the 2019-2020 David Bellamy Conservation Award. So that's really good. So I'm just going to walk you down here and show you the glamping pods. They've done a really good move on secluding all this area. Warren camping. Now this is grass camping. I came here about 10 years ago and I camped up here. But they've separated it all. It looks like they've got AstroTurf down there. Yeah, they have. AstroTurf down on the pitches and grass pitches. But as I say, it's been raining in the New Forest or Dorset since flipping September, so it's pretty wet. So on here they usually have around a yurt or bell tent, I think, on here, which is not up yet. Then they've got these camping pods, glamping pods, if you want to rent them out. Look at that. It's pretty snazzy, isn't it? Really nice. Let's have a walk down here. Now this all weren't here last time I come. What a lovely little patch. There's all birds everywhere. It's alive with bird life. Don't know what that is. Can you hear that call? I'll have to look that one up. So yeah, really nice glamping pods you can rent out. Absolutely beautiful. I'll take you over to the lakes. Have a look over the lakes while I investigate what this bird is. There you go, it's a site of special scientific interest. Conservation area. To the lakes. No dogs allowed down here. Now you can fish these lakes, and this is all just like parkland. This bit you can't camp in this bit. They've got like a little hut over there you can sit in. quite interested to see if we can come over here later and see those otters. You never know your luck. Yeah, the river's right over yonder, through that gap through the trees in the field there. I mean, the rivers around here at the moment are like lakes. They are absolutely huge. They've overflowed everywhere. As I say, I was speaking to a chap the other day. There's a thrush up there, running across. I was speaking to a chap the other day, and he said it's basically not stopped raining since September. And here you can see why. It's absolutely crazy. Look at that. Little dunnock, little hedge sparrow. Around there, look, like here. Follow my shadow. There, it's just stopping about there. Hello, dunnock. Yeah, look at that. It's proper flooded. Keep your horses in there, would you? But over the back there is the river. Crikey, that's murder. Right, so nice to see they've chopped a few trees down and left overhanging trees out of this ditch and left them laying about for the bugs, which is nice. We've got a little house over there, really cool. I think they've got a pitch and putt golf course here, which is good. These are 2 lakes. If you've got a licence, you can fish these. So I might be coming over here later. Have a little dabble. They've got bread and stuff delivered from the local bakers, and they can take special orders by doing. They just do little pain chocolat and all that sort of stuff, little croissants that they freshly bake in the shop. So that's worthwhile having. They've got visiting caterers in the summertime, fish and chips, pizza and stuff, which is good. Look at that, very pretty, lovely little lake. Got the great reed mace here, what some people call bulrushes, cat's tails. They're all died off, but you've got the seed heads there. They're very good for fire lighting. If you mix them with other dry grass, they catch a spark really nicely from a fire still. And also a readily available source of carbohydrates in the roots. Might do a little video about that later if I decide to do some bushcraft stuff. I'm a bit hit and miss. I don't really know whether to do any bushcrafty stuff, to be honest with you. So many other people doing it. Thought I'd give it a break. I don't think you can get around here. Let's have a little look though. Yeah, you can. Some benches here. It's really early in the morning. I don't think it's 8 o'clock yet. So I thought I'd give you a nice walk around the park and around the lakes. But this is going to be great for photography later. This is beautiful in the summertime. Can't remember when I come here last time. I think it was end of summer, but it weren't like well, the lakes were, but the park wasn't. The site. I've done a lot of work to the pitches and the toilet blocks and stuff. So hats off to the owners, especially to get that award, the David Bellamy Award for 2019, 2020. Good for you. Oh, this looks good, promising. I mean, the river is basically looks like a field that's flowing through. Look at that. Keep my eye out for otter spraint, which is the otter poo, and any tracks or signs. Apparently they come off this river. At the moment, the fish in this river will be dispersed everywhere. However, they won't be in the lakes. Come back here, do some photography, looks really good. So, anyway, good for tracking this time of day. You can see where I've kicked the dew off, you can see quite an easy, recognisable JP track going through there. So, there's no hiding. Yes, anyway, I'll put all the details of the site up. As I say, it's a very beautiful site. I'll put a bit of footage up of the up of the woodland later on. Some rabbits around here, I can smell them. Yeah, very pretty. I know I keep saying that, but it is. It's really nice. It's got a lot of forest and that round it. And considering it's quite close to habitation, it's quite quiet. You can sit there in that little hut overlooking the lakes. I don't know what fish they've got in there, so don't ask me. I would presume the usuals. Probably got some perch in there, maybe some carp, possibly tench, I don't know. Some roach or something, you never know. Little ornamental ponds like this, sometimes you pull a goldfish out. But yeah, pretty nice. It's a little fell over, put that back up in a little while. There's a drain now which goes through to that little river that's running up behind us. That'd be worthwhile keeping an eye on. Things like to use things like that. There's little modes of transfer from one place to another to be unseen. But keep an eye on it. Yeah, look at these. These are pretty cool, mate. Let's have a look. I hope there's no one in there, otherwise because I'm going to go bogging in the front of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Nothing to see in there. It's a double bed. Heating. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'd be worthwhile renting out if you haven't got any other means of camping. Might have a little open fire in that, don't know. But you got that there. It's a nice little glamping carriage, like the old gypsy carriage. Pretty nice. I can hear a woodpecker pecking in the background. Then on the back of it, look at that. In the summertime, sitting here on your little veranda overlooking this little stream, watching the birds, your gin and tonic. Perfect. So there I am over there. Basically walk around the site. As I say, lots of pictures here. Again, I'll put all the details in for you so you can have a good look. Very friendly owners. Had it 7 years. Really nice chap see me in yesterday. It's always nice to have a warm welcome at a campsite. It's nothing worse than a grumpy git snorting at you when you're turning up. But yeah, there's my camera over there, my baby. Ooh, get some use out of you today, girl. But yeah, very nice. Started to warm up now. The old currant buns come out. My Gladys. I say we put some bird feeders out in front of the van whenever we pull up somewhere, and then we leave the front windows open or side window open so we can just see what comes to it. It takes a little while for them to turn up. Yesterday they was up for about a couple of hours, then all of a sudden the great tit turned up. Once that was here, well, look, the rest of it, I've got a couple of nuthatches above my head. Can you hear it? That shrill, that chirping. They're all fighting over the food. But yeah, it's just to see what birds you got in the local area. Anyway, very nice. Right, so we're walking into the woods now. There's a lot of bird life over there, we can hear that. I'll turn you around. Okay, we walk down in the corner to this little path. And it's got 18 acres of woodland. So it's quite nice here. There's a little seat. Please clean up after your dog in a dog poo bin, which you need to use. Okay, we're just going to have a walk in this woodland, so it's quite nice. And I'll show you when we get in there. There we go. Oop, it's a pulley.
See a rabbit run through.
Did you?
Yeah.
There we go. So as you go into the woodland, on your left is this river. Okay, and then we're going to walk up here. Just a shout out to my dad, who's just had a knee operation. He said he's had a knee replacement. I know he's watching. Get well soon, Pops. Because we need to plan our adventure out in our vans. So have a look at where you want to go and we'll go. Sort it out when your knee's all better. I've not really looked for any otter sign at the moment. There are otters here. Apparently the guy was saying last year there was an otter with a couple of cubs playing in this river up the other end where we are, so live in hope, you never know. But this first bit is like a bit of a pine stand, and then you got a silver birch over the back there, through into more silver birch and pine. That's nice. Quite a nice little spot to put your beehives. They're all warmed up now, they're all coming out. So I've always wanted some beehives. Perhaps when I slow down and my feet stop being itchy and I'm not travelling around all over the place, I'll get one. But, a couple of my mates, Vinny and Tracy, and my other mate Tom Coles, they've got beehives. They get lovely honey out of theirs. Do like a bit of honey. Lovely. And this is the Pitch and Putt golf course on the edge of the woods. So we're going to head back now. Go over to the lakes, sit over the lakes. I hope you like that little tour. I'll put a bit of woodland footage in it in a little while. But yeah, we're here for a couple of days. Then we're going to go home because my dad's having a knee replacement, so I'm going to go and look after him for a little while. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this little video. Please subscribe. I've got one coming up later with bird life and stuff. We get some photographs around here. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. And if you're on any camping or caravanning sites or anything like that, forums or pages on Facebook, give it a share. Do me a favour. Give me some more subscribers. That'd be lovely. I'll be your best friend forever. Okay, and yeah, happy travels and safe travels. You take care. Catch you soon. All the best.